What up, folks? How we doing? Welcome to Chef Ernie's home cooking experience for the week. This week we've got a great meal prepared for you. We have our wonderful deconstructed house salad, which I'm going to put together first. Our first course, our main course is right here in the main container, which we're doing is Mardi Gras pasta this week. And then we're finishing up with the dessert pack, which is actually Chef Ernie's fried bread pudding. Okay, so I want to make sure I have all my ingredients together. So I'm going to go carefully open up the large container. I've already opened up the salad container. We're going to pull it open. And as you notice in the pack, we have everything labeled for you really nice. So you can see, and all the pieces are put together and ready to go. The reason I opened up this pack first, guys, is because look at what we have right here. We have some gloves for you. I have 2 pairs of gloves, because we want to keep everything sanitized and keep everything safe for your family while you're cooking yourself, okay? So we have 2 pairs, one for when we prepare the salad, one for when we prepare the entree, and we're going to see that when we do the dessert, it's going to be totally touch-free, okay, guys? So let's get cooking, okay? Let me set this right over here. Open this up. I'm going to open the pack up first, and I'm going to go ahead and take out 2 pairs of gloves. 1 and 2 gloves to start off, okay, for our salad. And this is a wonderful, wonderful, nice nitron glove. We use these at the restaurant. They're commercial grade. They hold together really well, okay? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our salad. And I'm going to show you what you're going to need. These are the things you'll need at home to prepare this entire meal. You're going to need a nice salad bowl. You're going to need a small saute pan for your dessert, larger saute pan for your entree. If you don't have a large saute pan like this to cook all 6 portions together, you can use a pot or a larger bowl pot or something that you have. Whatever you have at your house will work fine, okay? You're also going to need a pair of tongs, a spoon, and a spatula. And that's all you need to get cooking, guys. I've got my cutting board right here as well. We're also going to need a nice chef knife, which I'm going to pull from my chef knife over here. Here we go, guys. Got my chef knife right here, okay? All right, now we're going to look at our salad and all our pieces we have right here, and we're going to put this salad together for you. The first things we're going to do, all the pieces are actually put together. This right here is 1 gallon of our Cafe Nola lettuce blend, okay, guys? So this is actually a blended lettuce, and we're going to dump it right in our mixing bowl because this is ready to go for you. We prepared this for you, you see? Cooking made easy with Chef Ernie, baby. AYEEE. All right, so here we go. This is actually some wonderful fresh chopped romaine. And then I like what's called Arcadian lettuce blend. Arcadian lettuce blend is basically the best parts of spring mix that I like put together in this, so we blend this ourselves. Okay, guys? Now we're going to move forward. And we have our seedless cucumber, okay? So we're going to go ahead, and what you want to do is, it's already wrapped tight, and we're going to split it right down the middle, okay, guys? See how I just split that right down the middle? Now we're going to take it like so. And we're going to peel off the plastic layer for this as well. Okay? And then what I like to do, guys, is I'm going to do these one at a time. And I like a nice long cut like this because it just looks so pretty in the salad. And you see what I'm talking about? And we're just going to just cut it just like that. Nice and thin. Not too thick so everybody gets a nice portion. And you just cut it all the way down like so. Right? How isn't that beautiful? Okay, guys? And then we're just going to take that and we're going to just slide that into our bowl right there. Okay? I'm going to take the other piece right now. Follow the same procedure. And you see, I like that, guys, because it's just really got a nice look to it. It's really pretty for the salad. Okay? I'm going to cut that like so. Cooking made easy with Chef Ernie, baby. Nothing to it, all right? So now we're going to take this, guys, and we're just going to slide right in, okay? And for the salad, guys, because we've prepared all this for you, that's one of the only things that you have to do. We're going to go ahead and mix that together and, you know, just kind of separate your cucumbers so that they not all stuck together for portioning, okay? All right, now we're going to take, we have some chopped red onion. We're going to go ahead and toss that on top right like that, like so. Break them up, separate it. Okay, perfect. All right, guys, now we have our grape tomatoes. I love grape tomatoes. They got a wonderful flavor. We got a dozen of them here for you. Okay. And you know what's great too, guys? If you didn't have a salad bowl like this at home, you could actually take the salad and just mix it right back in the container that we provide for you, okay? So that's another added bonus you got there, okay? So now we're just gonna take these. I like to cut these in half. Or we can go ahead and cut them in four pieces in quarters and even spread it out even further. We'll go ahead and do that. I'm slicing these up for you. How much fun is this, guys? You know what's great about this is, you know, get the family together, get the kids, get everybody involved. You know, make it a fun family cooking night with Chef Ernie, baby. And you know, when you're cooking with me, you always got to every now and then got to say, AYEEE up in there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, give me an AYEEE. I know you can do it. All right. Excellent. Okay, here we go. There we go, guys. So we got our tomatoes done for our salad. We're done with this bowl. We're going to go ahead and move this over here. Get it out of the way. Set our knife down here if we need it again. Right now, we're keeping everything nice and touch-free. Okay, now we have our shredded carrots. We went ahead and took the liberty of shredding these for you. We're gonna nice and spread that around the salad. You know, just kind of mix it up nicely, okay? That is done. Moving right along, we have our dressing right here, okay? So, what I'm gonna do for you now, guys, we're gonna take our salad in our bowl. Okay, now we can just go ahead and serve one of these up, okay? There we go. Give everybody a little piece of tomato, a few nice pieces of that. Then you take your dressing, all touch-free. Just a little dabble right there on top. And there we go, guys. First course, homemade house salad, Cafe Nola Chef Ernie style with our wonderful balsamic vinaigrette. There's plenty of salad here for 6 or more people, as well as the dressing to go with it. So guess what, guys? How easy was that? First course is done, baby. First course is done. AYEEE! All right, now we're moving on to the main reason we're here. My famous Mardi Gras pasta. Mardi Gras pasta, we call it Mardi Gras pasta because it has all the colors of Mardi Gras. Purple, green, gold. When we're done, you're going to love it with the bell pepper, the onion, and the lemon. It's going to be fantastic. What we're going to do now is, guys, since we finished that first course, we're going to go ahead and just change our gloves. We're moving to another one. We got a touch-free environment going on here. We're going to keep it that way. All right, so now we're switching our gloves over for our main course, guys. All right, you're sticking with me now. Come on now. Come on, give me an AYEEE, because the best is yet to come, baby. Here we go. All right, and the reason this dish is basically, I call it Mardi Gras pasta, but it's basically like jambalaya in a pasta form, okay? And these are all our ingredients, and I have everything labeled for you. And, you know, I tell people all the time, cooking is not always the ingredients, or it's not always the recipe, but it's the process of how you do things that makes it great. If you want to make things great, follow the process, okay? So let's look at everything we have right now, guys. Right here in this container, we have our heavy whipping cream. In this container, we have our Parmesan cheese, okay? This container, we have our wonderful garlic butter, baby. We got some garlic butter. And now when we use this is the first thing that we're going to go ahead and put in the pan, is we're going to put half of our garlic butter, or actually, let's say 3/4 of our garlic butter, okay? And we're going to save the rest of this in a little while. You know what we're saving that for, baby? We're saving that for our garlic French bread, okay? So we're going to put this over here on the side, and we're going to be saving that for our next spot, okay? And next up there's our heavy cream, baby. All right. And our Parmesan cheese. Okay, then we have our tomato gravy and our shrimp, okay, guys? Now, this Creole tomato gravy, we make this here at the restaurant. This is something I prepared for you. What it has bell pepper, it has andouille sausage, it has onion, it has celery, it has everything in the Holy Trinity in there. We sauteed that down with a little bit of our Chef Ernie's AYEEE seasoning, which I have some of that for you right here. This is a special seasoning blend that I blend up at the restaurant. I'll tell you all about it when we get to it. We saute that down. Then I add some fresh tomato gravy and some tomato paste and a little bit of tomato sauce. We saute that down and we make our own Creole tomato gravy, okay? And that's what we use for this dish. Now, we're going to go ahead and kick on our burner here. Fantastic. Get that rolling. And so basically, we're going to get this hot with the butter. And we have our shrimp in here. We have 24, okay? Fantastic. We'll get rid of this container because we're done with that. All right. Now we're getting that, sauteing it up, baby. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, so now as this is cooking, okay, we're gonna move over to our other ingredients we have right here. This is our red sauce tomato gravy. This is our color, and this is our wonderful pasta. What we did for you and make it easy for you is we went ahead and pre-boiled this penne pasta, okay? So all you gotta do is dump it right in. Once we get it hot, we're gonna warm it all together with the sauce and saute and cook it together. Now, while this shrimp is working right now, what we're gonna do at this point, while this is getting nice and hot, you can see my burner is getting hot. Look, it's starting to saute, baby. We cooking it up. What we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna turn on my oven to 350. Okay, we're gonna hit the start button and now it is on. Fantastic. So we're gonna warm up our pre-oven for 350 and now we're gonna make our garlic bread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach down in my drawer down here. I'm gonna pull out my pan right now. So guys, I'll pull out a nice little pan and I have some foil that we're gonna wrap over, keeping everything nice and tight. We're gonna toast our garlic bread in here while we're cooking our dish, okay guys? So here we go. This is a wonderful piece of wonderful New Orleans French bread right here, okay? So we got this all wrapped up nice for you. We're gonna open it up, put that right here. I'm gonna go ahead and split the bread, okay, like so. Oh, you can smell the shrimp starting to cook, man. I love the way that smells. That's what's great. I mean, just nothing better than when you're cooking at home like this, guys. Okay? We saved a little bit of our garlic butter right here. Okay? So we're just going to take that and we're going to just kind of drizzle it down the center right there. Drizzle that right down the center right there. Okay, like so. Okay? Touch-free for you. Very good. We're going to grab our Parmesan cheese. Okay, and what we do, we blend this garlic butter at the restaurant, so we pre-prepared that for you. It's a liquid blended butter that has garlic, a little bit of some of my Chef Ernie AYEEE seasoning, and some fresh parsley, and now we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese. Okay, for the best homemade New Orleans French bread, Leidenheimer bread, garlic French bread you're ever gonna eat. It's gonna go great with your main course, as you can see. Okay, that's perfect. We'll put this back on the side for later. And now we're gonna add a little bit of what I call color. So when you see this in your pack and it says color, we call it color at my restaurant because it's basically paprika and parsley. But what it does is, it's a great way to finish a dish with a very edible, wonderful garnish. So it's a nice edible garnish is basically what I call adding a little color, baby. So we just add a little color to that. Now we're gonna go ahead and place this right in the oven. And by the time we get done with this, that's gonna be ready and it's gonna be on time, baby, on time. So here we go, okay? Now we've got our spoon here. We're gonna just start mixing these shrimp around. What you wanna do is you just wanna kinda mix those shrimp around. Make sure before we add the other ingredients to this, I wanna get, and at this point, what I wanna do is I don't wanna cook the shrimp 100% all the way at this point, but I want the shrimp to be at least 3/4 of the way cooked at this point, okay? So now we got it going. Flipping those shrimp over, flip them over. Make sure we cook them on all the sides as much as you can. And now we're getting to the point where you see my shrimp have actually started to kind of shrink a little bit, means they're cooking. And they're at the point where I want them to be, okay guys? So the next thing we're gonna do is we have 16 ounces of my Creole tomato andouille sausage gravy. And we're gonna go ahead and add that into that for you. Dispose of this container, touch free. There we go. Okay, now guys, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just blend in this tomato gravy with this wonderful garlic butter shrimp mixture we have right now. And this is the base of what we're cooking. Boy, I wish you could smell that. I mean, well, you can smell that at home. You smell what I'm smelling, guys? You smell that? Isn't it great? Fantastic. Oh, yeah, baby. I think it's time for AYEEE, everybody. Give me an AYEEE. All right. Cooking along, baby. Chef Ernie style. I'm going to make a Cajun cookout of all of y'all. Here we go. All right. You see how beautiful that is? All the colors of Mardi Gras, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Now, I got a lemon in here. And you know what? That's because this fresh citrus is the perfect combination with the wonderful shrimp and the sauce we got right now. So I'm just gonna basically just go ahead and cut this in half like so. Okay, guys? And I'm just gonna squeeze all this wonderful lemon juice in here and get that citrus flavor going. Like so. That's all you need right there. Dispose of that, guys. Okay. Now we're gonna just stir that up. Stir that up. Oh man, now you smell it. Just a whole nother layer of aroma and flavor when you add the wonderful fresh lemon, and the acidity of the lemon is gonna do so great with the butter and all that wonderful flavors. Okay, guys. So now we're at this point, okay? We've got our gravy nice and warm. We're starting to bring that up. We got this on high at the moment. We want to get it to where it's almost boiling, and we're gonna add in our heavy cream. We got our Parmesan cheese and Chef Ernie seasoning blend. Now this is the seasoning blend here, guys, okay? And so what we want to do is you want to take just a nice healthy portion of this, and I put a good bit of this in here because, you know, this is where it's up to you. Now, if you like it spicy, you want to add more. If you like it a little milder, you don't want it to be too hot, this is where you take control. This seasoning blend, I'm going to tell you what I put in here. It's a blend of it has a wonderful cayenne pepper. It has fresh sea salt, cracked pepper, parsley, garlic salt, lemon pepper seasoning, and then we add some Cajun herbs in there as well. So this is actually blended. We use this when we season stuff at the restaurant. I gave you a good amount here. So, you know, I think for myself and, you know, my family, this amount right here is going to be perfect. But look, you got plenty of extra, so you can use this in other dishes, or you can, after we get this finished, if you want to add some to it, we can add some to it, okay? Now, moving right along, okay, we're cooking that down. Now it's starting to get nice and hot, guys. We're going to add our heavy whipping cream, okay? Oh, yeah, baby. And you want to dump the whole 8 ounces of heavy cream in there. Dispose of this container touch-free. Perfect. Take your spoon right here. And now you want to blend, and you see I love it. It gives it like a nice pink color to it. And it's looking wonderful. Okay. Excellent. Okay, guys. So now that we got everything blended in here, we're at that wonderful point of where we want to be. Okay. Excellent. Now, what I'm going to do while this is getting to the boiling point where I need it to be is I'm going to give you my Chef Ernie's tip of the week. Okay, every week I'm going to give you a cool tip, you know, of one of my experiences from over the years. And this is called a slurry, guys. This is our tip this week. A slurry is actually a wonderful ingredient, okay? And let me set this right here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. I'm going to remove these gloves real quick. Okay, this slurry right here is actually cornstarch. And in cooking school, what they do is there's 3 different ways to reduce a sauce, okay, guys? You can either simply reduce it down, right, by cooking it and cooking it and cooking it and letting it reduce, which is kind of what we're doing right here, and you could do this with this sauce. The other way is called a roux, which is a flour, butter, flour, oil mixture, and that's used mostly in dark sauces like gumbos, like etouffees. Now, this week's tip is called a slurry, and we're doing a cornstarch slurry. And the slurry is we're going to take 1 ounce of cornstarch, and I'm going to add another ounce of water, and we're going to add this to this dish once it gets good and hot. And when you do that, what it's going to do, it's going to be like magic. It's going to make your sauce nice and creamy. It's going to hold it together. It's going to kind of prevent, if you've ever cooked white sauce or gravies before and they separate, that's because they don't have this in there to hold together. So here we go, guys. Okay. All right, guys. So now we've got this just blended in here just like that with water. We're going to add this to this, and that slurry is going to make your sauce nice and creamy, and it's going to make it adhere to the dish, okay? And I'm going to go wash my hands real quick in between. Okay, now we're ready to finish this dish up, all right, guys? Here we go. Okay, so you see right now, it's like magic. By adding that slurry, You see how it's sticking to the spoon? That's exactly what we're looking for. If we wouldn't have done that, we'd have had to cook this down a lot longer. But by adding the slurry to it, and you want to make sure when you add a slurry that you cook it down, and you cook it till all of it is dissolved and blended in, so you don't get you don't want it to have a cornstarchy or floury kind of a taste to it. And that's the thing. With slurry, less is more. You don't want to put a lot. You want to put just a little, just enough to bring your sauce together and not affect the flavor or the taste of the dish. And that's our tip of the week, guys. And look how great a tip it was, because look at how our sauce has just gotten nice and creamy. This is how your sauce should be right now, and looking just like this, guys. Oh, baby. Now we almost there, guys. So the next step, folks, is going to be to add our pasta. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and open up this wonderful bag of pasta. We're going to go ahead and dump that in. Okay. Perfect. 1 gallon of pasta. Plenty enough for 8 servings or more. I mean, 6 servings or more, guys. Okay. And then what we want to do is we're going to just go ahead and blend all this wonderful pasta together with the sauce. Getting it good and hot. Oh, baby. Boy, you talk about smell great, huh? Can I get an AYEEE? Does this smell fantastic or what, guys? Oh, man. Just so wonderful. Now you just want to make sure we blend it all through. And we're going to cook this for a good 5 to 10 minutes until everything gets nice and blended together. About 5 minutes, guys. There we go. All right, look at that, guys. Dynamite. Great color, great flavor. We just kind of right now at this point just simmering it down and cooking it. Fantastic. All right, having fun, guys? Everybody having fun yet? This meal is fun, it's easy, it's great family fun. Cooking with Chef Ernie, baby. AYEEE. Mardi Gras pasta. And how we're gonna finish this off, guys, is we're gonna finish it off with some wonderful Parmesan cheese. I don't always end the dish with the cheese. You don't want to put the cheese in too early, because if you do and you put it in too early, it's gonna even help it maybe separate, you know. So you want to put the cheese in last and just kind of melt it in there. Okay, guys, and I got plenty of cheese in here, so what I like for you to do is just go ahead and put about, you know, say half of what I got in here, okay? Save the rest of it in case some of your guests like a little extra cheese. They can finish and you can garnish the plate. And I'll show you when I plate this up what I'm going to do with it, okay? All right, now we just kind of blended it all through. Oh, it smells great, huh, guys? Doesn't this look just wonderful? Mardi Gras pasta, baby. Chef Ernie style. All right. Let's check on our bread. Oh, man, it is looking wonderful, folks. There's our wonderful garlic bread right there. Perfect timing. You see, we got it all timed out. It comes out right together. Okay, now let's go ahead and plate up our entree. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah, nice and hot. Once you get it good and hot, guys, then you want to plate it up. And I'm going to show you how we're going to plate one up for you. Okay. Get enough shrimp. You got 24 shrimp here. So that's you got plenty for everybody to make sure everybody gets enough on their plate. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of my color right here, and we're going to just sprinkle a little color right there. Oh, baby, look at that, right? I'm going to set that right here for you. And now we're going to cut us a piece of our garlic bread. Right there, folks. Let me get you another piece there. There we go, folks. Mardi Gras pasta, Chef Ernie style. From my house to yours, baby. AYEEE! Heck yeah. All right, guys. Now, we're going to shift over to our dessert section of this meal, okay? So we're going to just move this over. I'm going to leave this simmering right now. And we're going to move to our next portion right now, which is going to be our pan-fried bread pudding, guys. That's right, pan-fried bread pudding. So here we go. We're going to pull this pack over right here, right now. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set this down right here and open her up, okay? And what do we have here? We have our caramel sauce, we have our liquid butter, and we have our, almost left it over here, our powdered sugar, okay? Now, what we do is we take New Orleans French bread at the restaurant and we make a wonderful, guys, wonderful New Orleans style bread pudding in a pan for y'all. So we've taken that part and started it for you. And basically what it is, it's New Orleans French bread. Then we make a liquid mixture of milk, vanilla, and sugar, and condensed milk. We blend that up and we mix it in with the bread. We bake it off and then we cool it. So now, how do we do pan fried bread pudding? I'm about to show you right now, guys. So basically, we're gonna take this liquid butter. We're gonna turn our burner on high to start. Go ahead and pour in the liquid butter. And that's just enough liquid butter in this to just coat the bottom of the pan, like so. So you wanna just make sure your pan gets totally coated with the liquid butter so nothing sticks, okay? And then in here is our wonderful caramel sauce. And we're gonna heat and cook all of this together. This is why we have our spatula over here, guys. Okay, we got our spatula for this one. Now I'm just making sure that the liquid butter coats all the way around. Okay, you want to coat the whole pan with the liquid butter, like we have so, okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to carefully open up each one of these bread puddings for you. And we have a wonderful 6 portions right here. I'm just going to drop it in like so. And the neat thing about this is like you can do this to order. You know, you don't have to cook all 6 at one time, or you could in this pan. Or if you want to just do 1 or 2 at a time, somebody may want to wait a minute for dessert. You can cook them and cook them as you like, okay? So we're going to go ahead and do a couple nice pieces to start, okay? And we're just going to go ahead and drop it right in there for you, okay? And basically what we're doing is we're just getting this nice and hot, and we want to caramelize and brown each side of the bread pudding, okay? So that's what we're doing right now, is we're just kind of browning that bread pudding. Just takes a second, guys. You know, sometimes we cook it just takes a little bit of patience, but that's what it's worth it. You got to follow the process. The process is what makes it good. There we go. That's looking good right there. Okay. Now we're just going to take this one piece and flip it over. Oh, man, this smells so good, doesn't it, guys? Man, that's what I'm talking about. AYEEE, baby. Nobody does bread pudding like this. Nowhere, baby. There you go. Okay, guys, so we're just kind of pan frying this off right here, right now. Okay? And then what we're going to do is once we get it nice and warm, I'll turn it down just a little bit. You know, now that we got it heated up where we want it, we're going to cook these on a nice medium heat once it gets good and hot. I'm going to flip it over one more time. Flip this over one more time. Okay, now we're getting it nice and hot on both sides. Okay, guys, now we're going to add a little bit of caramel sauce on top of each one of them. Okay. Turn this down just a little. Oh, yeah. Now we got a nice, creamy, wonderful caramel sauce just cooking in the pan. Look at that, guys. You talk about smelling delicious and looking wonderful. I mean, just fantastic right now. Now we're going to finish this wonderful dish off right now. I'm going to grab my plate right here, and we're going to plate it up for you, like so. A little bit of extra there, right there, guys. A little bit of extra right there. Finish off with a little bit of drizzle of powdered sugar. Oh, yeah, baby. There we go. Chef Ernie's pan-fried bread pudding. Done home style, folks. So there's your complete meal. Starts off with your salad right here, your main course for each person, and finish it off with pan-fried bread pudding. There you go, guys. Cooking made easy with Chef Ernie. I hope you enjoy the meal right now. I hope you enjoy your family right now. And you know what, guys? Let's tune in next week. Let's do it again. We're going to come up with another great meal for you to cook at home. Enjoy your meal, baby. Can I get a AYEEE?